everyone, it's Janet and welcome. I'm so glad you're here with me today. I have a couple things for you. I've got some creative news regarding what I've been up to lately, and I have a giveaway to tell you about. So I want to first start to tell you about the giveaway. I have 3 stamp sets here. They are AI or art impression stamp sets, and I'm going to be giving one of them away. It'll be your choice which one you'd like, and I'll show you in great detail what these stamp sets are so you can decide which one you'd like to go for. But I will tell you how to qualify, and that's basically you'll need to leave a comment for me. I want 3 things in the comment, and I will tell you along the video what 3 things you need to include so that you can get into the drawing. I'm going to do the drawing on February 1st. So I'll let you know by the end of the day, February 1st, who the winner is, and then I'll contact you and make sure you can pick the set you want, and I'll send it out to you. So to get to the creative news, you know, I follow a few different stamp company blogs. 2 of my favorite are Lawn Fawn and AI Stamps. AI Stamps is art impression stamps. I always knew them as that rather than AI, but they have been around a long time, and it's owned by a woman and her husband, and they've been running this company I think since 1997. It's been a long time in crafting years because there's been so much change through the years. So anyway, I've always been attracted to AI stamps because they have a variety of things. They have the cute stamp sets with the characters and the animals and the people, but then they also have a watercolor series of stamps which are a whole different genre. The other thing that of course I was always attracted to initially with AI was their snarky sentiments. They have these cute characters, and then they have traditional kinds of sentiments, but they also always throw in something a little bit on the snarky side, a little bit of dry humor, and that's exactly where my humor is. So I've always related really well with AI stamp sets, and I have a lot of them that I've collected over the years because they are one of my favorites. So recently I was reading their blog, and they were advertising for a couple spots on their design team. So I sent in what they asked for, and lo and behold, they contacted me and said, "Congratulations, you've been selected for the 2nd round." So I'm so excited and honored about that. So they sent me these 3 stamp sets for round 2, and they asked me to make 6 stamps with them and return them by a certain date. So I am done now making all of my cards, and I'm going to show you what I made with them and the stamp sets that they go with, and see what you think. So the first thing that I'd like to have you include in your comment for the drawing is what your favorite stamp set is. Now, if you get drawn and you change your mind, you can do that. But in the comment, just say which one you think is your favorite. So that's the first thing in your comment that you'll want to include. I'll tell you the other 2 things as we go along. I want to show you one that I can't really show you flat, and this is called a swing card. And so one of these sets was used for this. This is the Ham It Up set. So I'll show you the other card I made and the stamp set in a minute, but I can't really show you the action of this when it's laying flat. So anyway, just wanted to show you that right now. All right, let's take a look at the other cards and the sets. All right, let me show you the first set that I worked with. This is called Ham It Up set. So remember, the first thing I said is that I'd like you to tell me which of the sets you'd like to win. You can change your mind, but pay attention to each set. They have a name. Put that in the first part of your comment. The second part of your comment will be which of the cards you liked best. So again, I'll tell you what they're called. Write down the one that you like the best and include that as the second piece. I will tell you what the third piece is as I get closer to the end here. And with all 3 pieces, you'll qualify for the drawing to win one of these stamp sets. So first things first, this is the Ham It Up set, like I mentioned. This was the card I was showing you that's a swing card, and you can see now when I have it this way, it doesn't swing obviously because it's resting. But this is a tent style card. It will fold flat for mailing. And on the back of this, I created the sentiment where you could write something to the recipient. It's your birthday, go hog wild. And I used the snout stamp and then doodled around the edges so that we could have a kind of a border around there. So I like how that one turned out. It was fun. This is my first swing card, and it really does swing really well, and it's super fun. I will definitely be doing this again. So if you like this one, it's called Swing Card, all right? The next card is more of a traditional, it's the most traditional card that I created of the 6. And it has this flying pigs stamped image in it, which is super cute. The background is a background that I used oxide ink and a stencil for to create kind of some movement. Then I added swirl bling and a few pearl bling, just single blings. And maybe I overdid it a little bit with the pearls, but I was trying to create the idea of like bubbles. I'm not sure they'll understand, that was my thought, but I wanted it to be like bubbles in the sky. It's fantasy and fun. Maybe I could have done with a few less, but in any case, that's how it turned out. And then I used a punch for the border there. So this one, if it's your favorite, are the flying pigs. All right, and that's from Stamp Set Ham It Up. The next one I'm going to show you is this one. This is the mini trifold set called Sweet Wishes, and it has the wreath, the single rose, the mailbox, and a little heart with the bird on it and some letters behind. It also has 3 sentiments. It's fairly small. It's not nearly the size of this. It is that large, so it's great for an A2 size card, but it isn't quite as large as this picture shows. And they said in their description of it that they want to see how I use this set. I can make a traditional mini trifold, but would also love to see your alternative uses as well. And you notice that is underlined, so they really were emphasizing that. Nothing else in their directions were emphasized, so I was not going to produce just a mini trifold because of that. So what I did is I made, first of all, this gift card bag. And it holds a gift card. I'll show you that in a second. But you can see this is a window here with some clear plastic behind, acetate. And I put the wreath on the top of that window. Then I stamped, colored, and cut out a few of the roses, extra ones, so that I could put them up on foam tape and create more of a 3D wreath effect. Did something similar with the heart here, where I raised the heart up and also all the other, you know, the main image, the completed image. So there's a couple different levels to that. And then I made this tag to go with it. The front says Sweet Wishes to You, which is a sentiment in that set, and then stamp the other side with that rose. So the way this works is you open it up, and inside there's a pocket. You can see that. And that's where you place your gift card. So it doesn't interfere at all with the image that you see through the window. It has a way to tuck your gift card away safely, and it's all good. Now, the background of this, I think you can see, put clouds in it, but the window was too small to really make that out. But still, it's a little detail. They'll see that if they open this up. But I had a lot of fun making this. This was cut using my Cricut machine from a pattern I bought on Silhouette's website. So if you're looking for that, just let me know. I'll tell you what the pattern is. But this one would be called Gift Card Bag, if it's your favorite. The next card I made is a shaker card. I put vellum on the background that I embossed with a dry embossing folder. I stamped this wood background on the gray, used gray and yellow to mat it. And when you push open the box, you see behind that the bird with her packages. Now the envelope itself is not in the stamp set. I just made that myself. It's pretty simple. So I just used a fine tip pen and drew that out, put the little squiggles here to make it look like it was addressed, and the little open I wrote so that people knew you had to pull it, hopefully. And yeah, inside I used the sentiment, sweet wishes to you. And here we have a little love is coming your way. And inside I used that rose again and the happy Valentine's Day. So I used all the sentiments in that set for these two cards. You can call this one the shaker card because it is the only shaker card in the set if you think this is your favorite. And again, this is the set Sweet Wishes MTF if this is the set you think you might like to win. The last set was also a lot of fun. This is called Perfect Duet, and it's got two characters on here. They're the same characters, but they're singing here and dancing here. We have some slippers, we've got the little boom box, and several sentiments, really cute sentiments. So let me show you what I did with that. The first one is a flip card, and that's what you would call this if it's your favorite. So if we look at the image here on the package, I enhanced it quite a bit. I changed her dress to yellow and made it a polka dot dress. His shirt I changed into a striped shirt, and I love that tealish green with the yellow. It's a pretty color combination. And what they asked for in this perfect duet set was, we want to see your creativity with matting, color selection, and people. So hopefully I met that request. So the way this works is you pull on here and it flips open and says, "You're the one that I love," with that boom box. So again, super cute, super fun. But that's not the end. You can open it up and inside it says happy anniversary with those slippers. So anyway, this is called the flip card if that is your favorite. Now here's my final one. This is the couple that's singing. And what I did to enhance this one is I made her jacket or coat to look like it has sequins. At least that was the intent. I hope I was successful. I left her dress white and unpatterned because of that, and I didn't do a whole lot with the man's outfit either this time. I enhanced his pleats that were already in the drawing, and I also tried to make her slippers be much more furry looking. So, and I put them on a background so you can see they're standing there singing with a little bit of blue haze behind them. So this one says happy anniversary to the perfect duet, and it's a Z card. You open it up and there's the place to write your message to the couple. So this would be called the Z card if it's your favorite. So I think these two cards are my favorite just because I had so much fun coloring them. They turned out great. So again, the two things of the three that you need to have in your comment is the stamp set you would prefer. Once again, you do not, this isn't going to lock you in. I'll still give you a choice if you change your mind later. But I need you to put one of these in here. Either Sweet Wishes, Ham It Up, or Perfect Duet, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing I need you to tell me is which card you like the best. So we'll go through that again one more time. This is the Z card. This is the flip card. This is the gift card bag. This is the shaker card. This is the flying pig card. And finally, the swing card. Alright, so I need one of each of those things. The name of the set and the name of the card you like best. So what is the third thing? The third thing is your favorite stamp company. And here's why I want to know that. When I plan my videos, I want to use some products that you want to see. So if I know what your favorite stamp companies are, that will help me a little bit in determining what I buy and what I show. So help me out with that and make that the third comment. If you have all three things, then you will be included in the drawing. And I will draw on Monday, February 1st by the end of the day. So make sure you not only are subscribed, but you've clicked on the bell, because that's the announcement that will say, hey, I've put out a video, and on the 1st of February that video is going to be the winner's name. Alright, well those are my 6 cards. I hope I get into the team, of course, but if I don't, you know, it was fun to work with these stamp sets that they sent me, and I really enjoyed the process, so it's all good. Be sure to include in your comment, you know, the 3 things that I talked about earlier, so that you can get in the drawing and get one of these stamp sets for yourself. Thanks so much. I'll be back soon with another video. Hey, if you liked this video, I encourage you to keep the fun going. There's a couple more videos that I'm putting up here that you may enjoy. So stick around and watch a few more things from my channel. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you.